going on, everybody? What's going on? Everyone get comfortable. Let's check some pulses tonight. Let's see what the energy is like tonight. Man, I didn't know if I was going to get to do a show tonight. Did not know if I was going to do a show tonight. Especially after today. What's going on, everybody? What are y'all up to? What do we need to discuss this beautiful evening? What's up, Vaughn? Atlanta's in the house. I don't have my mouse tonight, so this is going to be just straight up board to action. Let's open it up a little bit. You know what? I still haven't made it home yet. So, I just figured we stay at the bar. Figured I'd just come up to the Yum Center and chill at the bar. Your boy Maven just said I'll hang out at the bar. The Coach Crumb Scholarship Foundation event was awesome. What's good, Cashmere? Yeah, the Coach Crumb Scholarship Foundation trip was awesome. Yeah, Cardinal Cam. I just figured I hit the bourbon bar. Yeah, Cashmere, we just saying, you know what? Since I'm out and about, I might as well just hang out at the Yum Center. What's good, Wesley? Did y'all go back and look at any Wake Forest? Or have y'all moved on to the Cardinal Cam, what's good? Or have y'all moved on to Virginia? What's the psyche like? What's the pulse like? Or did y'all just take Monday off? Y'all didn't feel like hearing sports talk? Enzo, I appreciate that one. Right, Walter. I just figured I'd just come on down here, do the show. Kyle. That's what they wanted you to think, Kyle. It's a social media experiment that they just ran. Lawrence, you still feeling some kind of way? Lauren K, good evening, dear. Good evening. Antron, yeah, I figured I might as well do a show because pretty soon we're going to be back in the Yum Center. So I figured I'd just come down here, make sure everything was nice and clean. And so I appreciate the DMs, man. Yes, twice, but let's move on to Virginia. We all know what happened. Plus the world, Facebook was down. Terrence Morris, what's good? I did see Malik win the gold jersey. Josh, what's good? Malik Williams did win the gold jersey. What did he do to win the gold jersey? We got to play some good football, man. We got to play some good football to win 5. Malik was probably just talking the most. He was probably just talking to everybody, making sure everybody could hear his voice, being the vocal leader. I wonder what he was doing to win the gold jersey. I actually have no idea. I did enjoy listening to Griff tonight. I listened to Griff. I listened to Milt. I listened to Chris West. I listened to Tick Rogers. I got to see Johnny Israel. I got there a little late, so I didn't get to talk to Coach Crum. I got to see Roger Berkman. Cashmere had to make sure everything's upgraded. You just got to check the bar out. Alicia says, I'm still, hold on. You know what? Because I do want to read all these. Hold on. I mean, I do want y'all to read these too. Why does Satterfield send nothing to the ACC officials? Because he's not sitting around dwelling. And the officials said they pulled Malik out because he was injured, but really they pulled him out because his helmet came off. So the referees called it an injury. Malik said he wasn't injured. So it wasn't going to do any good to argue with the ACC about that one. I'm still stuck on that fool wants to fire Sat because he didn't go off on the officials. As if that, I know, on the road. I mean, Kyle, yeah, the scoreboard's right around the corner. I can just go around the corner and go look at it. But I really didn't pay any attention when I was, in the other room. Got a visitor for the Virginia game. A wide receiver committed to Southern Miss. Kids look like a huge problem. I really, right now, all I want to hear about is D lineman, honestly. Did anyone defend Mac? This was a Coach Crum Scholarship Foundation thing, so it really wasn't a Mac thing. No. Well, I didn't see him. Scooter McCray, Wally Brown was there. I talked to both of them. Just all the old employees and all that. But it was nice. Who do you need to see the gold jersey? That will be a good indicator of teams moving towards your expectations. My favorite gold jerseys would be JJ Traynor, Sidney Curry, the young players. JJ, Sidney, Mason Faulkner, and Matt Cross. Probably in that order. My favorites would be JJ, Sidney. Actually, JJ, Sidney, Matt Cross. JJ, Sidney, Matt Cross. Because it's been a long day. It's been a long day, Toya. You know it's been a long day. Coach Crum is awesome. Kyle, I still think he cussed at me one time, but everybody's sticking to the story. He never cusses. He's awesome, man. He's awesome to play for. And don't call me out either. Yeah, Tyrone, I had to just hang out at the Yum tonight. Yeah, that's a good one, Josh. Wheeler. Because I want the young dudes pushing the dude. I want the people that weren't that the non-starters pushing the starters. You know what I'm saying? JJ because of the athlete thing. Matt Cross because I want him pushing everybody. Sydney because they only gonna do that if he's getting in shape. So that just means that some of the guys are working. I can't complain about the offense, man. Like I said, get my running backs running a little more downhill. That'll cheer me up a little bit. I do feel like we can play. And look, and the pressure and spirit to do it. Really? Has somebody put it on Instagram yet? Because they're gonna get the practice film or something. I don't know. Coach Mack might not let them get their video to be posted. Wait a minute. You had a you hater or a business hater? Scooter and Rodney. They still look in great shape too, man. Golly. It made me feel terrible about my belly. They in great shape. Yeah, everybody has the same speech. You got to get it done on defensive end, and you got to be locked in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to move on to the Virginia too. Like, I did enjoy the Wake Forest conversation. I do enjoy getting a little basketball moody, but I try not to do this, but I am gonna try to wish this week to speed it up a little bit. I can't lie about that. I will speed up the week. The trip for Idaho, that weekend, I was talking about the auction. The trip to stay at Crumb's house for a week at the Idaho resort. The last time I heard, it was at like 4,500. It might have been 4,500 and like 75 cents or something. So that was funny watching them. They did a good job on the auction. I didn't talk to. He wasn't there. Jerry's was not there, or I didn't see him. If he was on the other side of the room. I didn't go to the far side, where the bar is and stuff. Johnny brought me a bourbon. He brought me a bourbon, so why would I have to go to the other side of the room? Yeah, I didn't see him at all. And I'm pretty sure I would have saw him like talking to the rest of the players, because like I said, Milt was over there with Tick. I sat with Wally Brown. I sat with Scooter. Sat with Bergman. Man, Griff always be hitting me too hard, y'all. Every time Griff is in strong shape, and he still got these big old forearms. And every time he say what's up, they always be hitting me too hard. I don't know if they be doing it. I don't know if they be doing it on purpose, but they be hitting my arm. Listen, I can always, every time I leave one of the events, I can always feel where they hit me at. They be like, "Hey, Marcus, damn, stop hitting me so hard." I'm Michelle. And I take midnight shots at all. We got to pressure Armstrong, like we did against FSU. Listen, 4-man fronts. I thought we were getting some good pressure. No, he's awesome. He is awesome. Hi, Michelle. Oh God, don't even remind me. I gotta get this done. His official position is like it's kind of like one of those liaison or something. Jason, you should be watching it on YouTube, and I don't know how much longer I can keep doing it on Facebook. Herb Crook usually goes to these events. I didn't see him though. Dantzler, he's still across the way. No Pancho Wright, I don't think. Yeah. No, Jason, I'm just giving you a hard time. Josh, yeah, just yeah, like I said, I think he just be checking on my health. So he give me that good hit and squeeze. Yeah, Charles. That's one of those I try not to even get mad about because I'll go too far. Yeah, Charles. I try not to even do that. Why doesn't Lamar get this call? I didn't think that was a bad helmet to helmet on Malik either. I got to be honest, but when I see other teams get it, it makes me want to complain. But y'all got to make arrangements to get out to the game on Saturday. We need a crowd. We need a crowd on Saturday. Boy, do we need it. We need it. We need it. We could really do something with our year if we go get this Saturday. So yeah, my biggest concern probably of the week is getting everybody we possibly can in that stadium on Saturday. That's my biggest conversation. The one that had me like WTF was the block in the back. I know, golly. I know, man. I know. I know. We'll definitely be there, Gary. Listen, man, we gotta be in the building. We gotta they gotta see it too, man. They gotta know we in here. Cause I'm telling you, man, Wake Forest, they used every bit they had to beat us. They had to get the calls to go right. Coach Satterfield said it, man. He said they were falling to the ground. That quarterback was falling to the ground and hit the running back when Jack Fago had him going down. I mean, they had some luck on their side. They muffed a punt and it just didn't go anywhere on them. They had some really good luck, man. Listen, I done stopped complaining about the suspension. I'm just like, listen, because the damage is already done with the suspension. The damage is already done with the suspension. So, I mean, yes, I needed cut, but I'm not even in the mood to argue about it. Because I'm like, just leave him alone. Let him coach, leave him alone. He took his punishment. They stuck it in the NCAA thing. Somebody obviously, like I said, Barnhart got a mole up in there to hurt the schools he don't like and all that crap. Some of that we just gonna have to deal with. But we can listen to a little bit of this. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I need that. I need that quarter zip he got though. I need that quarter zip he got. Hold on. We still need to get it changed. I know. I know. Hold on. Hold on. Um, Ashton is day to day, and I think who was that other big guy? He says I didn't hear him, Lauren. I didn't even hear him. But guess what? I know everybody was in there early today. So if that's any indication of what it was like, yeah. But listen, Kyle, as long as you got whoever's in there writing those reports, like I said, it can be it's like somebody just gonna stick you on probation forever. So every time you jaywalk, they're gonna pull up and try to arrest you. No, no. Antron, what'd he say? Yeah, yeah. Renato. Yeah. Renato Brown. Yeah. Sorry. Good job. Yep. Golly. Can I even talk about excuse me, can I even talk about 2023s? uh let's just check out a couple seconds of this real quick. See if there's anything I missed. I might speed it up y'all a little bit just so we can get through it quicker. Let's do a quick share.
All right. All right. Good afternoon. Just kind of recap a little bit about last week. I mean, number one, it was a good college football game. Good environment down at Wake Forest, and we knew we were going in there playing a good team, a veteran team, a team that is that has been playing at a high level this year and very balanced, really, in offense, defense, and kicking the way they play. And but I thought our guys went in and played hard, continue to put some good things on film there. And we got down 10. I mean, in the fourth quarter, and that would have been real easy to fold the tent and pack it up, but we didn't. We battled back, into that back into the game, and it was unfortunate there at the very end. We didn't get off the field their last two drives. Really, I think just look at third downs. They had 4 third downs, and they converted on those four. And then kicked the field goal there at the end to win it. But
That's funny.
it hurt obviously, to lose that type of game, and but again, we got to bounce back, and we got a great opponent this week in Virginia, so we're looking forward to playing Virginia this weekend. And Coach Mendenhall, got a lot of respect for him, how he runs his program. The kids play hard. They do some things in all three aspects that are very unique.
They do play
Offense,
hard.
passing, kicking, they make you think. It's kind of some different sets, a lot of different things. Offensively, their quarterback's playing at a high level. He can throw the football, very accurate passer, throws a great catchable ball, and they had some guys to throw it to as well. Some really good wide receivers, got big tight ends, about 6'7". Got a little slot receiver that can run all over the place. The running back came back last week, number 21, played against Miami. So they do some good things offensively, and they're putting up a lot of big numbers offensively. It's one of the top passing teams in the country, 400 yards or more. And defensively, they've done some different things on defense. Against Wake Forest, there were a lot of 4 down. Against everybody else, have been 3 down. So very multiple defense. And so yeah, it's a big challenge for us. But
Albert, you didn't miss much.
Hosting them this weekend and coming back and trying to get back on track in this ACC race. As you think about the ACC, man, it's wide open. I think there's every team's got a loss except for 4 teams, and we just started ACC play. I mean, there's a lot of ball left, so it's very competitive in this league, as we've seen. And all these games are going to be tough. You got to fight. You got to come down to the end and try to win these games. That's what we told our guys. We got to figure out a way to win. So with that, we'll just open up the questions.
Scott Cameron with the Courier Journal. I'd be curious, just kind of if you heard from the ACC on officiating, and if you sent plays in, how many plays you sent in, and what did they say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, each week you have an ability to be able to send plays in, and really, for me to send plays in is either I got a question on something like, what do we need to tell our player in this sense if we got called for something, and or this could have been called. I mean, I'll say this: it's tough. It's hard to be an official. I understand that. You're not going to get them all right, and I get that. And I think the biggest thing that I've always wanted as a coach is just consistency in officiating. I think
Yep,
that's
consistency.
always
Okay.
if
I didn't know
you
that,
want to
y'all.
play, then
Sorry.
let everybody play, and not pick and choose when you're going to call fouls. Because we all know, I mean, if we dissect the play, you can find something wrong. You can find a holding on most plays, right? I mean,
That's
it's when
as loud as I can get it.
and sometimes you get called in inopportune times when you get a big play. I think that's frustrating. But I do know it's a tough task for those officials. But now the common sense ones, and if they don't get those right, then everybody's got a problem with those. And I think that's some of the things that come into play.
Yeah, that's as loud as I can get it.
You know, last week we sent a bunch of plays in. We got some good response on some of those. This week I didn't want to send plays in. I mean, I think it speaks for itself. And everybody's seen the game. And really,
He knows Packer and Durham and all of them already on it.
I think that's probably the biggest one. And that's just unfortunate. The thing that I don't like about it is the fact that our defense played their butts off in that scenario, held them out of the end zone, and they still get an opportunity to kick a field goal. That's the thing that just really aggravates you because of how hard the guys played and to be able to keep them out of the end zone. And I will say this too, as a coach, and we've seen this over the years in college football. You get the ball down, it's inside the 3-4 yard line. The time is down. There's 3 or 4 seconds left on the clock. You got to make a decision. Do I want to run a play? And if I do run this play, I'm willing to risk the fact that I won't get another play. So I'm running this play, and I'm pretty sure Coach Clausen thought the same thing. 4 seconds, I'm going to run this play. We think we're going to score. But if we don't score, then that's probably going to be halftime. And I'm pretty sure he thought that. Because that's what I would have thought if I was making that decision to go for it. We've seen that happen in many games over the years. And, and then he doesn't get it. The ball gets down to the 1 yard line, and then it's over. The clock says 0, and it's over. We're getting ready to head to the locker rooms, and we get called back out. And, they get another play. So that's unfortunate because, normally would have that much time.
You can't run a running play with 3 seconds.
No, I'm not saying I don't want to send plays in when you can see it and look at the play. Because a lot of things that when you send in, if things are called, then I already know the response.
So, have you ever done that before? Not sent plays in after a game, and then also, what was your evaluation of Isaac Martin's blocking back? Was he in the freeze blocking zone in your opinion, or because we can't hear from the league?
Yeah.
Send him in.
Well, as you go back and look at that, Isaac was outside of the box when he started that play. Had he been inside the box, it's not even an issue. But he was outside of the box, when he comes in and blocks into the box, But on that play, if you go back and watch it, his hands are up the whole time, and he gets called for blocking. So I don't know. I don't know the interpretation with our rules, but I do know his hands were up all the time.
Scott,
It's impossible to play like that, y'all.
Third straight game that you guys have had that's come down to the wire. What have you seen from the team in those closing minutes the last few games, and what can you learn from playing those close games like that?
Well, I mean, I know our guys are obviously fighting to win the game, and we've come out on top. The last few times, and I just know our guys are going to keep playing. You have to have a this play.
When you start playing with your hands up in the air, it's just like
we're going to make the play right here.
That's frustrating.
Last game, we just had to make a play somewhere along that last drive, and and it's unfortunate we didn't. But I think our guys continue to play. We got to get better. We got to make more plays in order for that to come down to that. And but that's the game of football.
Yeah, every coach has to say that. Golly.
We're going to have to deal with it. We're going to have to make the plays. That's the bottom line. The funny thing is you can go back and there's plays throughout that game, this last game, where this one play could have made a difference in the game. There's a lot of those. And so, we just got to continue to get better and hope to make those plays. And, we did lose our best pass rusher the second play of the game, Ashton July. I mean, he hurt his toe. And he was out for the rest of the game.
Oh, no. He hurt his toe?
Right tackle. He was out there. So
oh,
no.
No.
Guys dinged up, and that was unfortunate.
You got to shut him down.
To lose those guys, I mean, you're starting playing some guys that hadn't played them any reps.
You got to shut Gelati down.
Make plays, and that's kind of where we are. We're midpoint of the season. A lot of teams just got some guys dinged up, so we got to continue to.
I told y'all about the toe, y'all.
Cam Wilson, I think. What's the injury status for those guys? And on top of that, could be potentially some shot work this weekend.
Yeah. So Cam is.
You got to shut Ashton down.
Probably 6 to 8 weeks, which is unfortunate because I really thought he was coming on pretty strong. He's in some packages for defense, and so he's going to be out.
Arnett
and Ashton will be day to day. We're checking on those guys. They're coming around, but they're listed right now as day to day. And whether or not they play this week still remains to be seen. I feel certain they'll be able to play after that. We got a bye week coming up after that, so they'll be certainly available the following week. But
oh no, shut Ashton down. The toe is ain't no joke.
You've had a lot of tough luck with injuries, and now some tough luck with plays like you were talking the other night, holding call, maybe this and maybe not, and officiating. How do you keep the guys focused? How do you keep your guys at the task at hand and not worry about that kind of stuff?
Well, we always talk about, worry about what you can control, and we can't control some of those things that are happening. We can't control if you're going to get hurt or not. I mean, you got to go hard. Injury's going to be a part of the game. I promise you, everybody's playing has got something wrong with it.
Guarantee it.
And if it's a significant injury,
yeah, Josh.
then, you're going to be out sometime.
The toe ain't no joke.
We have to continue to play the next play, and move forward. It is frustrating at times, obviously. We're all human.
Gosh, darn it.
Because that doesn't do us any good. Because you get frustrated and you get upset, and you can't play the next play. And so we just got to continue to fight and do the best we can. And that meant Shy works. He'll probably be back this week. He was close last week. We put him out in warm-ups and thought he looked pretty good last week. And so hopefully this week he'll get a full practice throughout the whole week and be available.
Did you get any clarity on
Shy works is a punt returner, y'all?
Losing his helmet on why he was not able to re-enter the game?
I think they said it was an injury. He had to come out and you couldn't buy him back in at the time. The reason we called timeout was to get him back in, but then they came and said that he couldn't come back in. That was a big play, it's 3rd and 3, and we'll be able to have him back in. Plus, I was trying to buy him some time. He got hit pretty good on that play, but that was their explanation. So that's why they had to get him in.
I know the toe ain't no joke, man.
Yeah, we talked about it last week. How we're going to have to count on some more guys. We knew Huggins was going to be one of those guys we can move more in the slot to where Braden was at. Man, he can run. Utilize that speed that he has. We hit him on reverse as well. And he got around the edge for about 12. And nice route catch on a touchdown. And it's just about picking and choosing what to put him in. He's still learning. He's still learning the offense, and he's getting better and better. And I thought he blocked a lot better in the game. I thought our receiver played well. The absence of Braden, I thought they played really well.
I agree.
Push forward, continue to play well. But those guys are going to have to step up. Tyler Harrell's such a fast player. I mean, once he caught his balance, I was like, that's touching. They're not going to catch him. He's running fast. And it was a great catch, too. That was a ball across the middle. Umpire's kind of in the way. And the umpire jumps out of the way, and then he catches it. They're not going to catch him but those guys are going to have to step up.
Hey, y'all. This dude is a football coach, y'all. Come on now. This is a football coach.
Guys are going to have to step up. Tyler Harrell's such a fast player. I mean, once he caught his balance, I was like, that's touching. They're not going to catch him. He's incredibly fast. It was a great catch too. That was a ball across the middle.
This is a football coach, y'all.
Jumps out of the way and then he catches it. I mean, what a great play. And So yeah, if we can find ways to get those guys the ball in space, it's going to put pressure on the defense just because of how fast they are. They're two of our fastest guys.
Scott, kind of staying on the offense, it seems like there's been more growth, at least in the efficiency category for the offense. That's the Ole Miss opener. What have you seen that's improving most from the offense?
Well,
Malik.
I think, Saturday was, I felt really good. The running game kind of opened back up.
Oh, running game was awesome.
Hand the ball off to Cooley and Mitchell and those guys, and they really helped. That takes pressure off Cunningham running the football. Albeit Cunningham still, man, he threatens the defense with his legs. He threw the ball very well Saturday, missed a couple.
Oh yeah, Charles, it's the worst.
But other than that, man, he played outstanding.
It's the worst.
To Dez down the sideline, he made another crossing route to
In hindsight, I'd have took a red shirt year if I knew my toe was gonna hurt like that the whole year.
But we want to continue to get that running game going. I think that really helps our offense. When you think about being able to handball to that running back, now you opens up your play action stuff that we able to get the ball downfield. But I thought our offense played well. 500 yards of offense and 34 points, but and really probably less more points out there.
500 yards of offense
that day and more. But that's encouraging. That's kind of what I was telling our team, man. Listen, guys, we're playing pretty good, but man, we can be so much better. We got to continue to fight and get better and better, and it's got to happen throughout the week in practice. Coming up with a great game plan and then executing that game plan. And I think we can continue to get better and utilizing some guys that, they hadn't. Cooley didn't play the week before. He's able to come back and make some big plays for us in the pass game and in the run game. And then maybe getting those balls, outside and spreading the balls out to you, not just one guy. We got several guys that make the plays out there, wide receiver.
One-time transfer Anthony Johnson was here. Now he's there. How do you evaluate him? And then you have to change any of your approach because he was just in this building like less than a year ago.
Yeah.
Look at him smiling about that.
I wonder how much he's trying to tell those guys, but but AJ, he's a well-liked player we had here, and he wanted an opportunity to play more, and kudos to him. He did that. He went in there and earned our starting role at corner. Has played well for them. He's got great length. Primarily put him in the boundary corner there, and he's had a good year so far. So we know who he is and we know him, but we're just looking at the scheme. We're figuring out, all right, what are they trying to do, and then how do we attack it? I mean, it's not just looking at that one player, but but he's done well this year, and I think that was the reason why he wanted to transfer, maybe try to get some more playing time, and and he's done that for himself. So congratulate him on that. And so I know he'll be fired up to come back here after spending so much time here in this building and be able to come play in Cardinal State.
Quick follow-up on something you said a minute ago. If a player is injured, does he have to sit out a play even if you call a timeout?
Well, I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I was told, that you couldn't buy him back in. And so, we called a timeout, and that was the explanation. So I'm not 100% sure, but apparently that's what. Yes, you're sure.
Do you want the good stuff?
Of course, yes.
Like the beginning of the end? And how it all started?
I don't know necessarily a common theme. I think they had 20 third downs. I mean, that's a lot, 20. And I think we had 10, throughout the day. And
I know, my show.
Obviously, it's going to be hard to be right on every one of those. But a couple of them, we're in a defense. They ran one time or a couple of times, got some first downs. We're in a coverage where the corners were a little bit too tight into the line.
Sit them out.
Got behind us on the outside. That happened 2 or 3 times, and so that, to me, as you think about that, that was probably the biggest thing that we got to get fixed. With that, where our corner alignment was within those calls that they made. I will tell you, man, I give credit to their quarterback. I mean, he's a good player. I'm watching him play Virginia right now. I mean, he just finds ways to get the ball.
Hold on.
And I thought
make sure I didn't miss something.
Too tight into the line of scrimmage, and they got behind us on obviously, it's going to be hard to be right on every one of those.
Hold on, I won't hear this
again. A common theme. I think they had 20 third downs. I mean, that's a lot, 20. And then we had 10, throughout the day. And, so it's obviously it's going to be hard to be right on every one of those. But a couple of them, we're in a defense. They ran one time or a couple times, got some first downs. We're in a coverage where the corners were a little bit too tight into the line of scrimmage, and they got behind us on the outside. That happened 2 or 3 times, and so that, to me, as you think about that, that was probably the biggest thing that we got to get fixed. That where our corner alignment was within those calls that they made. I will tell you, man, I give credit to their quarterback. I mean, he's a good player. I'm watching him play Virginia right now. I mean, he just finds ways to get the ball. He throws an accurate football, and I thought 83 played outstanding, made some incredible catches. The catch they made on the sideline there, when they originally ruled him out, that was an incredible play. That was unbelievable. I mean, we're in cover 2, and he fits it on the sideline and catches it. We hit him. He barely drags the foot in. I mean, sometimes those guys, they win. Another play that was incredible. Jack Go is in the backfield, sacking the quarterback.
This is it.
He is halfway on the ground and throws it to the running back right here. That was third down. They got first down. I mean, those are incredible plays. And you just got to, give them credit for making those plays. I mean, our guys made some good plays, but that's tough. It's hard. So,
and their crowd helped them out, y'all.
The ones that I specifically think of is like the corners are too inside. We got to be a little bit further out to get on top of those hitches. But But I just thought Wake did some good things and made some of those plays.
Scott, the first week after Monty was out, Jalen got a good majority of the reps. This week it was kind of KJ Floyd and Dorian Jones. Do you feel like you will continue to use all those guys, and how do you think they've done? And KJ looked like he did get hurt a little bit.
Yeah. KJ got dinged, on his hand, and we're still evaluating that as well. But KJ had a really good week of practice last week. He's starting to understand kind of what we're doing. He can really run and hit and tackle and all that. And so, we're going to play the guy we think gives us the best chance. And so, maybe all three guys have to play. And we still love.
I like that quarter zip.
He's going to be a great player. Very smart, but he's still young. He's still growing, and trying to get better. And Dorian Jones the same way. He's a good young player. So these guys, it's wide open, really. We're going to practice, and we're going to put the guy who we think can make the plays in the game. This week's a different challenge, because these guys throw the football all over the place. And so, now maybe who gives you the best chance in the pass game to stop the pass, give you the best chance to play. So, that'll be interesting to see how.
That means y'all gonna see a lot more three rushing lineups. So get ready.
Yeah, I think you just mentioned Jack almost had that sack on third down. The last 2 weeks, he seemed like he's been probably more comfortable than he's ever been with you guys. What's been the key for him, and do you feel like the move to outside backer has helped him put him at the spot?
Absolutely. Jack's played really, really well.
So don't be freaking out.
Really, like you mentioned, the last 2 weeks.
Because y'all gonna see three
We got a
rushers.
great understanding of what we're trying to get done out there at that position, because that position is hard for us. You can do a lot of different things. You're dropping him off in coverage. He's blitzing. He's got to get involved in the run game. The thing that makes him so valuable is just he's smart. He understands. He can look at the offense and kind of figure out what they're going to be doing here and how to attack it. He understands leverage. He plays hard. So he does all the things. And he's a little undersized. He makes up for all that other stuff I just mentioned. And I think
you're right.
More comfortable. This is the first time he's played it this year since he's been here. He's been back in safety, so this more natural position for him. Good. All right, thanks, guys.
Or you can get a waiver. I mean, I know he wouldn't want to do it, but he can get a waiver. He can say, I did 4 games in 2 minutes. But I don't know. With our luck, he'll get his waiver tonight, so I wouldn't even test it. But I wouldn't play him until his toe was right. I would not, because I know he can play. It's not like he's trying to prove that he can play. So, yeah, I would err on the side of caution with him, no matter what. For sure. What else? Is there anything else, y'all, that I didn't cover? Scholarship Foundation event was great. I can tell they get ready to kick me out of the Yum Center bar. Yeah, he could probably get a little waiver, say 2 minutes into the next game. But yeah, with all these new rules, Lord knows. But they're playing hard. The kids are playing hard, so I'm pretty satisfied with my programs right now. Fucking NOA makes me sick. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Wake Forest and Virginia. I may watch Virginia from last year. And then I'm probably gonna go to sleep. That Coach Crum event took a lot out of me, y'all. So y'all get out of here. Y'all get y'all some sleep. It's still early in the week. We got plenty of week to enjoy. Good night, y'all.